대출은 불가능합니다.
First Overlord goes straight towards the front. The second Overlord gonna scout for proxies, and then eventually gonna scout into the main. The first Ovi, there's nothing that can hit it early. I can get to this high ground area is usually where I like to put it. And then I rally down one of my drones from the first set after the Overlord pops. And it times out almost perfect so that when it gets down there, I have exactly 300 minerals and look like a pro. And now my next two drones, the first one, gonna rally to the gas. The second, gonna rally to a random location. And you might be like, why would you do that? Watch close. And the minerals. I may have spilled some. I blame it on the alcohol. Alright. Scout it over here. We're going to just send this into the main because by the time it gets there, it's going to be about the 3-minute mark. My third Overlord, I usually like to send toward third base. And then after 16 drones, rally down. Now I can still go over 16 drones. If you haven't watched my video on how mining efficiency works, it's not the end of the world if I have more than 16 drones. But if I have the option to have 16 drones, I'll take it. And then put the rest of the new bases where they're going to be more effective. And then pull off a gas, speed, drones, wait for a Reaper to come in a second. It should be here in just a moment. We're going to check the front, and then we're going to back off to this corner. Actually, I'm going to go straight here. Where is the Reaper? There is the Reaper. I don't fear the Reaper. Very important point. You might kill one thing, something like that. Getting all fancy. I'm going to use this opportunity to get to the third. Oh, I fucked that up a little. But the third is free now. This Overlord will get in before the 4-minute mark and give me a beat on what tech. Otherwise, I'm just making queens. Another OV on the way. We're going to put it on this high ground here so we can see him moving out that direction and have it somewhat protected. I mean, it won't last forever, but I'm going to pull this queen off. I do not want my creep tumor being sniped off. Queen's on the way. Actually, I want this queen to have a creep tumor down here. The OV's getting in right around 3:30. Gonna have another OV on this side. We see stim being researched. Interesting. Which means that tells me we might want a baneling nest quicker. He's already going for the stim. So actually having a lot of queens isn't going to be a huge help if this is how he wants to play it. Not early. I mean, queens are never bad. But I'm getting a baneling nest because I want to be able to deflect. I'm getting enough lings to block Hellions here. Push this OV out. Viking first. Alright, so there's no threat then. Get another gas. Continue the creep. I'll keep the Overlords a little closer to the chest here. Yeah, that is annoying. But not deadly. I'm going to sneak these Zerglings around. I have a tendency to spread out a lot of Overlords, so I'm going to try to just counterattack in. No, he did come over here. He's probably distracted on the other side. No, he's not. But now we get the +1. And the lair. Transfuse the OV because why not? There's a lib going towards the main. I'm gonna bring these queens up to deal with it. Save this. Drive the lib away before it can do anything. I cut down. Creep spread. I've already got 1-1 in the baneling mess, so that was a little sloppy. I could have done that better. We can drone now because I know his production is not up. So, deal with the lib. Layer's almost done. We're going to go to Hydras, continue to creep spread, Overlord speed, spread the OVs out. I killed the Viking, so I'm fine on that point. Hydra is done. We're going to get more upgrades in a moment. Creep, creep. Creep, creep. Watchtowers, because he's going to have enough units to actually start attacking soon. Split off. Another round of Zerglings. Check drone, 65. You get the +2 Carapace. Make sure I'm mining all the gas. I'm going to get up to 70-something drones here. Camera location hotkey. Hydra is done, OB speed is done. We're going to counterattack to keep him busy because he's out on the map. Kill these. He has a tank. Take note of that. Drop towards the main. Kill a few SCVs. This base online, but I'm probably going to need some spines at it because I'm stretched a little thin. Split off drones. Looks like he's just going for the creep spread.
Computer patterns dissolve into ripples on the water.
We're gonna get some spores on the main.
The burning circumference fell beneath the horizon.
I never got baneling speed, which is a pretty big oversight.
The sound fell into the ground.
+2 attack. Oh, these banelings did okay. More Hydras. He's got a surprising amount of units on the map, but the Hydra list should be able to take him out. I've taken all the bases. The queens need to redo the creep over here. Get enough Zerglings to get banelings. Infestation pit for Hive. A little late on that. Make sure I have creep out here. Oh, that's freebie. Get the banelings. Nice pre-spread here. Just come in. He does have tanks on the high ground, but I have the upgrades here. That's plenty of Hydras to crash through. Continue. Hive. Injects. Forward. I'll get banelings when I need to. I still have some banelings at the back. Creep. Re-creep. Control, click, creep. Crush. He might have one tank. He doesn't. There you go. I missed some injects near the end there. If his macro was more on point, it would have punished me, but... You guys voted for less skill, more commentary, so you get more commentary. Alright. Zerg versus Protoss. My first OV gonna be sent towards the main. Second OV hangs out at the net until it's almost finished. Prevent cannon rush and then send it in. Gonna camera location hotkey here. Now I can jump through them. If you want to get dizzy. Send that drone down. The same build. Like, I use the exact same opener up until about the... Well, actually, for the first several minutes, I guess in ZVZ, I do stay on gas longer. I actually was slow on the drones, so a bit of a mistake. If he had sent a probe out and paid attention, then he could have blocked me because I fucked up. But he didn't. And I see he's not mineral walking, so I can catch the probe. You could see, because the unit collision, there was no collision. I mean, there was collision, which means he wasn't mineral walking, which means I have a chance to catch the probe, and he wasn't paying attention, so I catch the probe because he wasn't paying attention. More drones. First OV going across. We'll see if he follows up, but it's very unlikely at this point. Get in the gas. Third Overlord going towards the third. This Overlord going to go out towards the left side. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I never really know what to do. I just kind of freestyle it. Welcome back from our half-hourly lag spike. I'm making 4 lings. I hit 0-0 on minerals and gas there. That's about as good as it's gonna get. We're gonna just get close enough. We're gonna confirm that's an adept coming out. It should be, but it's not always. Every once in a while you get someone making a stalker. I'm actually gonna dodge the adept with the lings. I didn't actually see anything come out. I think I missed it. It should be out by now, though. I'm making 4 more lings at home to deflect that same adept. The idea is my lings come in and get into scout, so I don't have to sacrifice an OV necessarily. Yeah, there is an adept. I just missed. I do get in. I was a little slow, but we confirm the Stargate. I'm gonna get another queen. He's making an oracle. Killing 2 probes. It's a pretty nice start. Get the creep spread. I should be able to kill this. And we know when that oracle is coming out, so I can wait till the last second to make spores. Okay, this is about the last second. And then I'm gonna keep the overlords pretty close from here on out. Gonna start the lair, put 2 back into gas as I start the lair. And 2 gases over here. Did he go for a Phoenix? Where's the Oracle? A little sloppy by me. But he didn't really get any kills. He's not supposed to get any kills. I mean, he got like 2. Remaking Overlords. We're gonna get a baneling nest, an Evo chamber. We're still looking like he doesn't have a 3rd yet, so I'm just gonna look around between these 3rd bases. Hydra's den. We're gonna creep. He's got several adepts. We need lings at home. Gonna get the melee attack upgrade. Hydra's already do enough DPS without worrying about silly things like that, so he has no 3rd, so I'm gonna keep making units. I'm gonna try to catch the probe. There it is. Oh, so close. Alright, since I didn't get that, I did make a lot of things. We're gonna get baneling speed, and then my timing's gonna revolve around baneling speed. The idea is, yeah, I have 58 supply. Do we activate the Oracle here? Yes, he already did. Okay. I have 58 drones, rather. So the idea now, don't look at that. The idea now is everything comes together around baneling speed, and before he gets significant splash damage, he has a lot of adepts he's committed to. A lot of adepts. So that means baneling Hydra is going to be the ticket. Want to see when he's moving out. I've got all this gas. Gonna get a group of lings. Now I'm saving up for banelings. Baneling speed is finishing. I was a little bit late on this. So we hit the 3rd. Make sure I have a couple overseers. Actually, if he's gonna attack into me, that works too. Is he still over here? Hello? Goodbye. This is the danger. We gotta make sure enough actually attacks through, though. That was the scary part. The attack at the same time as defending. It is a dangerous amount. I'm gonna just go through here. Try to catch the immortals. Just working on this. I've cleaned this up. I can go back to work. Will I win this fight? He doesn't know. Got a little dicey in there. I'm at 39 drones, but I don't think he's much better off on the probes. Let's see if I can get the prism. Yeah, it's coming back in. You know what? I think the play here is lurkers. Getting that is nice. You could try mutas, but that would leave me dangerously without units for a little while, so... I didn't kill his third, but I did a lot of damage, and he doesn't have much tech, so... That got a little dangerous, but... Did I start the lurker den? We're gonna get +2 melee attack. Baneling drops might not be a terrible idea. How the force field's gonna be. They still roll through, but that is a real Phoenix, by the way. So lurkers are my ticket. I've got creep. I chose to take this 4th base because I have creep all over this side as well. It is part of it. It doesn't look like he has anything that really counters lurkers truly. So. It's almost done on the den. This is an important bit. Let's make sure he doesn't have this base. If he does have this base, we gotta kind of adjust our thinking here. He doesn't. The lurkers are an incredibly key point. Oh, coming in. Now he's all in, is what that changes. Because he doesn't have the economy. Well, I killed an adept. These are here for a prism, because everybody knows how a prism does. He will warp in, I'm sure, but the battery energy is already gone. I wish. Oh shit, this is a great opportunity. My +2 is not done, is it? He doesn't have detection. Kill the prism. GG. I didn't handle the adepts that well. But it worked out. A key there is determining, like, what he did means his tech. Let's talk about it for a second. What he did there, with the really heavy adept follow-up to the third, that makes his third almost a placeholder. What that means is that, despite the fact he has a third base, his tech has not caught up to the point where he can really use the third base. The adept's, like, the adept is a level of tech that is, it's strong, but it kind of hits a wall. It goes up, it becomes more effective, and then it levels off very quick. Because once you're countering adepts, you're countering all the adepts, not just some, like all. Banelings, lurkers, you slice right through. So even though I took some economic damage to adepts, I already had Hydra Den upgrades, drones, creep spread, so I didn't feel like I need to go all in. I kept doing damage with like baneling counterattacks, but if he opens up with that really heavy adept style, I feel like I do have the time to build up, get to the lurker den, things like that, before he can actually pressure me, because he has to kind of switch gears and go for a different tech. Or I'm just making this all up because I'm wasted. Please donate me. Please, and I Oh yeah.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
I should probably say that. We haven't worked out a time yet, but I'm going to be getting a coaching session. Somebody inspired it yesterday. I'm going to be getting a coaching session from Pig next week on Zerg versus Terran. So maybe I'll actually get good. Speaking of Zerg versus Terran. We've been meaning to do that for a long time. I don't think either of us are sure why we haven't. But we've been meaning to stream together for a while. Like, years, literally. I don't know why. It just never came together. Thank you, Suicide Boys 59, for that sub as well. Gonna do the hatch, gas, pool, in that order.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
On this map, you can use this high ground here in order to protect that overlord. Give it that high ground advantage so the Marines can't shoot it down. My second Ovi looking for proxy Rexes. Not finding any. Gonna go send it directly into the main because it'll get there just in time to scout critical tech. My third Ovi, gonna go towards the third base. Easy enough, right? He better make his brother. Isn't his brother like rank 50 GM Terran? That would be a good one, actually. The Notorious Pig. Thank you, Almost Samurai. For that sub as well. Or for the money. I like money too. Money is good. Also, subs give me money. Everything gives me money. Everybody knows, like, if you want to make money, you go play Starcraft, right? That's where the money is. It is known. Starcraft, just that high viewer, high money game. No touching.
그건 안 돼요.
He's gonna try to block. It's too late. Also, my speed is not that far off finishing.
아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 여왕이 생성되었습니다.
It's
에너지
still far enough that he could potentially kill all my lings in time, though. So.
대군주가 더 필요합니다. 진화
Yovi's gonna get in. Finish him.
에너지 업하고 파워 업.
Let's take a look. What do you have for me, my friend? Oh, there's no mules to kill.
그건 안 돼요. 될 거라고 생각하세요? 에너지가 부족합니다.
I have 700 minerals. Well, I spent most of them. What is this queen? I have no idea what that queen wants to do. That's a straight up... Is that a Hellion or a Marine drop? Well, there are definitely Hellbats on the way, so...
아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 오 나의 여왕님. My life 포퀸. 여왕이 생 에너지 업하고 적 공격 모르나요? 모르면 맞아야죠.
Okay. Oh, that queen.
아 이걸 못 보네요.
Get rid of this piece of shit. Save the base.
안 돼요. 될 거라고 생각하세요? 오 나의 여왕님. My life 포퀸.
And
아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
get the Evo chambers. Get a lair. He's got his production behind. That is a wall. Let's get a little bit.
아군이 공격받고 있습니다.
Is that off center? No, it wasn't. One more transfuse just to be a little bit more sure of things. But even if I do end up losing that base, I think I'm okay. Because behind that, that's the same thing as the Adepts. I'm getting enough here in the way of banelings to be able to deflect some Hellbats, but I don't want to overcommit. There is a Viking.
그건 좀 아닌 것 같은데요.
We've gotten to 63 drones now. Getting another queen in the main to be able to inject that hatch. His production has come online. He is going mech, I just noticed that. That's not, like, it's okay that I didn't notice it till now, because I'd probably be doing the same thing. But,
여왕이 생성되었습니다.
that does mean more spine crawlers, though, because Hellion run-bys are dangerous.
아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
I thought this might inspire him. Oh my god, why?
오 나의 여왕. My life 포퀸.
I'm actually gonna rush Broodlords. I usually wouldn't do this, but
이걸 못 보네요.
we're gonna rush Broods. I already got the infestation pit.
자나깨나 가스 조심.
he's like, oh shit, I'm on the creep.
대군주 어둠
There's a Thor drop to follow this up. I forgot about that option.
인구수가 맞췄습니다. 진화 완료.
And at this point, I'm just mass expanding. I think he lost one of them, is what happened.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Gonna get Bane speed, which is something I forgot. Split the queens back off. I pulled all the queens in because I wasn't sure if I'd have quite enough to deal with it. I had enough to deal with it. Adrenal glands is going to be a very helpful upgrade as long as I don't fight anything with hell in the name. Let's see what other bases he has.
점막이 필요합니다.
Creep, please.
악물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 점막 중앙에 공격받고 있습니다. 아, 이걸 보네요. 여왕이 생성되었습니다.
Oh god.
설마
This is gonna get dicey.
갑니다.
Because that is a lot of tanks. Does he have anything? We've got Broodlords in random corners. Oh my god. Just 2 Broodlords, come on. I'm splitting off. Get them, Broods. We need the Broodlords. I'm making as many Hydras as I can. The Hydraless done died. Get them, Broods. I'm holding. I'm holding. It's not time to go yet. He has 1 Viking. I can maintain this for almost an indefinite amount of time. Now we come in from all angles. All. I should have remade. Why am I making another Spire? Nobody knows. Get behind the tanks and kill them. Oh, he messed up. He's gonna have to lift this, yeah. Did I not remake the Hydra? Okay, there's the Hydra done. Did you know a Hydra? We just keep working our way through.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Get all the injects, but I have plenty of hatches now.
아, 이걸 못 보네요.
And all he's got, well, he's got a few. Hellbats in the mix. Can I get the +3 Carapace?
자나깨나 가스 조심.
We're splitting that around the back.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
구경하나요? 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Looks like he had nothing here to really defend.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다.
We're getting a few Vipers now. I mean, I could go back into Broods. We can just swing back and forth here.
광물을 다 썼는데 아군이 공격받고 있습니다.
He's gonna siege up again on that high ground. The Vipers can help seal the deal.
가스는
But the Vipers are the ultimate anti-siege tank.
적들이 천막동맹을 공격합니다. 영웅님 노동을 줄여주세요. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
We're gonna send these to this side. Some lings over here.
힘들게 넓힌 장막을 또 넓혀야 합니다.
Don't worry about that.
중앙이 공격받고 있습니다. 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 아, 이걸 또 보네요. 에너지 업. 에너지가 부족합니다.
Getting plenty of Broods.
불이 꽉 찼습니다.
We're gonna counterattack with Zerglings. We're just gonna keep counterattacking with Zerglings
제대로 싸워.
while I buy time for the Broods. Get the upgrades.
그건 아니죠. 아군이 공격받고
Throwing as many
있습니다.
injects down as I can get a hold of there.
힘들게 넓힌 점막을 또 넓혀야 합니다.
Hellions are still pretty good. He has no armor upgrades.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시키나요? 보급품이 꽉 찼습니다.
But he has the weapons, so
창조적인 변이가 승리를 푸른 그건 안 돼요.
engage him over here. He just used the select all army hotkey, which is why all his units are over there. Take this base out. Those are +3 adrenalings. They don't fuck around.
아, 이걸 못 보네요. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 광물이 부족합니다.
He's got one Thor. I'm making more Hydras. But there's no killing these Broods now.
아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 제재!
Got a little dicey. But, not that scary. I took a bit of damage. But yeah, you can see with the drone count. And saving the third was a key point. I got greedy on saving the third. I should have had more units. That was the summary. Thank you, Space Down Later. Welcome back. 16 months. Did I just don't enjoy? The thing about Burrow Banes and Burrow in general is the amount of attention it takes to make them useful is almost always outweighed by if you didn't use that attention there. Like, Burrow Banes can be incredibly effective, but the amount of... It takes... Because it's something in the back of your mind. It's like pinned to your back of your mind. Either you forget about them, or you're remembering them constantly and it distracts you. There are few players at this level good enough to use Burrowed Banes and make them cost-effective without hurting themselves in other ways, is the problem. That's the big issue. Myself included. Like, if I get Burrowed Banes, you best believe, like, every 5 seconds, I'm like, is somebody on the... Are they there? Am I gonna get the hit? Is it gonna happen? Just like... Some players, like, at the very top level... Well, there's a reason... As we lag out. There's a reason that even pro players don't use Burrow Banes, is you pretty much get one hit and then they're ineffective. That first hit has to be like a critical hit most of the time as well. Because a pro player is going to just prepare for them. They get hit once, like 20 Marines die, and then suddenly they're not going to be effective again, and all your attention is wasted. So. Thank you, Flames, for you. Welcome back. 15 months. There is a feature where you can auto-cast them. Yes. But it doesn't work as well as if you manually detonate. Like, the auto-cast will detonate, it will unburrow as soon as, like, one Marine walks over them. So it almost defeats the purpose if it's only going to potentially kill one Marine some of the time. Like, why even bother? Not all... Oh, okay. He proxied on the other side. Let's see if I can do this. It's going to be about drones and queens. Mineral walk. Actually, just put it out here. So, I should have gone to the replay. What I did, I mineral walked my drones when they were attacking the Marines to the third base. The mineral walk, right-clicking on the mineral patches, makes them ignore unit collision. That allowed me to get behind some of the Marines and get more surface area on them, and also allow my other units to move up and do damage. So the mineral walk of the drones towards the third, to be able to get that angle where they would go past the Marines to catch them, was the key point. So he actually proxied on the other side that I didn't send my Overlord to scout for. So I was surprised, but the thing about proxying on that side is it's further away, so it takes more time as well. You shouldn't proxy rack someone named Drone Rush. All right. Just think about it. Replay and explain Mineral Walk? I'll explain Mineral Walk, but I'll show you. This is, I think I have something on this, but, a lot of people, who doesn't, raise your Kappa Rosses if you don't understand, what Mineral Walk is, or exactly the details. So, in StarCraft, workers have a different AI than units. So the big point is that Mineral Walk. Let me just get a couple drones here. So, the way this works is that let's show you an example. We'll just get a few queens down there. So when workers are mining or they think they're about to mine minerals, they ignore unit collision. Otherwise, workers would be tripping over each other in the mineral line, if you think about it. But when they're not mineral walking, they have normal unit collision. And also is important, the prioritization of attacks. Units, by default, there are some exceptions, units by default will attack the closest threat. If there is a queen shooting and a drone mining, even if the queen is further away than a drone, the queen will be shot at by Marines, for example. But if the drones are attacking, they're considered a threat, and they'll be attacked. So the Mineral Walk is twofold. You ignore unit collision and the unit AI. Let's just show an example of that. The AI doesn't actually realize what you're doing. Alright. Let's say you have 5 Marines and a few well, you get the idea. And then I have like 15 drones, which is about as many as you start with. Well, the queen doesn't ignore it, but this is how you do it. It works on any mineral patch. We're just gonna attack. I'm gonna right-click the mineral patch. We're gonna attack with these. Right-click the mineral patch. And I can just get the surround, just like that. One more time. I'll do it this time without the queen at all. Let's just ignore that. That's part of the mod. This is just a unit tester. But I click through. And there you go. And, of course, drone drill. I have plenty of videos on this, but here's the one. So, do 10... Who wins? 15 drones or 10 lings? Alright, who wins in this battle? 15 drones or 10 lings? You tell me. Just who do you think will win? 15 drones versus 10 lings? Like, that's pretty simple, right? Okay, let's go attack. Looks like the drones live. Can you show without the drilling? I was doing a bit. Obviously, I'm showing you how the drones win in that situation. Here. All right, here. Now, I'll just make them attack each other. Just attack each other. Okay. Not great positioning. Attack, you idiots. Anyways. Now try to execute that in a real game. Have you not watched my ZVZ? That's a very common strategy against early pools. Let me explain in detail what I was doing. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting all the drones. This is actually a better mineral patch. I'm going to a pocket patch, and then I mineral walk, I right-click a bunch of times, and then A-click, and then right-click real quick. A-click, right-click. A-click, right-click. A-click, right-click. And so on and so forth. If you wait too long, then they'll come off the patch and be more vulnerable. But this way, only one drone can be hit at a time by 1 or 2 Zerglings. And there you go. I hope that explained the whole idea there. That can be used against... Well, the drone drill is mostly used against Zergling rushes. That works for all races. Drones, SCVs, and probes share the same AI. They're the same... They have different HP, but they do the same damage and work the same way. Yeah, you do that versus Hellions.